everybody, I'm Charley Belcher coming to you from Largo today from a place called Flutter FETTI. Yeah, it's a confetti factory right here in Largo, and no doubt they've been just a little busy getting ready for New Year's Eve and all the celebrations that will use confetti, but they are busy all year round. It's Ronee's company.
Yes.
You were in New Orleans for a while, and with Katrina and...
Katrina wiped me out.
Yeah,
wiped me
a
out.
paper product and water.
Doesn't do good with water, right?
So how'd you end up down here?
Well, we evacuated, and luckily I had family in Newport Richey.
Oh, good.
So we hooked up with them, but I think I mentioned earlier that I had the contract for Paul McCartney. So I scrambled accordingly, got my family to help, and set up a factory in St. Pete at first.
You don't call Sir Paul and say, I'm sorry, I can't have your confetti.
No way, not Renee.
Wow.
So anyway, 7 days after the storm, we were shipping confetti, Flutter FETTI to Paul McCartney.
It's really an amazing, when you think about it, well, somebody has to make confetti.
Someone has to make it.
It's interesting. It starts with high-quality paper. Take me through the manufacturing process.
Yes. Well, interesting. A gentleman named Jim Watkins invented all our different cuts and our shapes, and luckily we have U.S. patents on most of them.
Oh, wow.
So when they make my products in the back, there are certain specifications they have to follow to make them work the first time, every time. Like, for example, my confetti stick. They just grab confetti, the sheets of tissue, and they put it on the cutting machine. They know the exact amount to fit inside the tube.
And what's great about these tubes is it doesn't take a CO2 cartridge, there's no flame, there's no...
No, they're very easy to use, yes.
They're this easy to use.
Yes,
Look at that.
Very easy to use.
And it's all about the fluttering down. You cut them, you cut the papers just the right way because you want them to stay. You want it to stay in the air as long as possible.
Right, and we have a U.S. patent on partially wrapping each pack, which means it doesn't explode in the air until it gets to its maximum height.
I love it. I love sitting under confetti. It makes me feel somehow special,
so
like I just won something.
I bet everybody watching now is going to see a commercial and say, "Is that Renee's stuff?
Yeah.
Is that?"
Well, and you know, you see it on Live with Michael and Kelly. They're using your stick.
You see it at sporting events. You see it at nightclubs and bars, at concerts.
And now, so these are the handheld ones, but you go bigger and bigger and bigger. In fact, Larry was playing
however big you need.
Larry was playing with the GoPro camera this morning. We got some great shots of confetti launches. So you do have the CO2 launchers.
We have a wide variety of products. In fact, we were invited to Madrid, Spain, and we took about 20 of the launchers you're going to see now with white corkscrews, and we filled the stadium, the soccer stadium, with our confetti products.
Well, this big one right here that John has standing by, that's what you're talking about. And then go ahead and let that thing rip, John. Let's see what it'll do.
Happy New Year!
If you're not ready for 2016 yet, by golly, we are. And everybody now at home is thinking, oh, the mess to clean up. But you say it actually cleans up pretty easy. Pretty well.
You know, at trade shows, I use a rake. At home, I use my vacuum. So it does. It's pretty easy to clean up.
It's also easy to get a hold of this stuff if you want it. You go to fox13news.com, and we will link you to the Flutter FETTI website. If you go to my Facebook page at Fox 13's Charley Belcher, Charley with an E-Y, I've linked you to their Facebook page. We'll put their phone number, their address. If you want to stop by and say, give me some of that confetti for my party, they will hook you up. Happy New Year, everybody.
Thank you, Charley. We really appreciate you coming.
Thank you for having me.
Oh, you're welcome. Our pleasure.
Charley Belcher, Fox 13 News.